Tennis Express Racket Review.
Welcome to Tennis Express Racket Review. My name is Armin. Today's featured racket is the Dunlop Aerogel 200 Tour 4D. It's a 95 score inch head size. The length on the racket is 27 inches long. The strung weight is 12.25 ounces. It's a 16 by 18 string pattern. The new 4D technology, which is a braided graphite, has been added to the frame to help you make the racket a lot more stable. And along with the aerogel technology, it also takes away more vibration, which is easier on your arm and elbow. The swing speed on the racket is fast, and this racket is a low power level racket. It's a thin beam, it's a heavier racket, a smaller head size. This is great for players that like to play from the baseline a lot and they want a racket to help them generate more control. This is a good choice to go with. I recommend this for players probably from a 4.0 to an open level. On court, the racket, I felt like it helped me generate a lot of control. The 4D technology did make the racket a lot more stable, and also I could feel the ball better with the aerogel technology. And it's closer to what I'm used to. With a heavier weight, a 95 head size, I was able to generate my own power and I got all the control I needed with this racket. On volleys, excellent touch and feel, and I was able to keep my opponent at defense at all time. On my serves, with the 16 by 18 string pattern and more weight on the racket, I was able to get very good control. Well, those are my thoughts about this racket. Let's get a second opinion. Philippa, what do you think?
Thanks, Armin. The Aerogel 200 Tour 4D has a small head and allows for exceptional control. But let's see how it did on court. This racket is for a more advanced player with a fast swing. It has a small head and small sweet spot, allowing me exceptional control on the ground strokes. I could really feel the ball leave my strings and go where I needed it to go. On the volleys, I was able to give great touch, although I could control deep penetrating volleys. I found with the overhead, I could get great maneuverability from it. With the serve, I could create tremendous power and get good kicks. Well, that's my opinion on the racket, but let's see what someone else has to say. Armic, what do you think?
Thanks, Philippa. The good control from this racket comes from its thin beam. Now let's see how it worked on the tennis court. As you can see on my ground strokes, I take big swings at my shots, and Dunlop 200 Tour being at 12.25 ounces, I was able to get a lot more control and some power. This is my type of racket. And on my volleys, as you can see, I don't have the best form out there, but with this racket being thin beam and heavy, I was able to get the control that I needed to get the ball inside the court. And on my serves, as you can see, I like to serve as hard as I can. And with this racket being heavy and thin, I was able to get the type of control and the power I needed.
Well, Tennis Express fans, this wraps it up for today. If you would like to demo this racket or any other rackets, visit us online at tennisexpress.com. See you next time.
Call us today at 1-800-833-6615 or visit us online at tennisexpress.com.